Let's go ahead and draw another card. We have a Good Harvest. Ooh, that actually is not a bad card to have. Okay, let's go ahead and start this round by discarding both Elven Lights and heal 2 points of damage both on Glorfindel, just because I do not want him to die. So that's 2 health healed. Then we can pay the 2 blue resources that we have, 1 each, to go ahead and grab both Elven Lights, and that's going to allow us to draw 2 cards. Oh, an Unexpected Courage and a Self-Preservation. Oh, we could put another Self-Preservation on Treebeard, but you know, the Unexpected Courage. Yeah, okay. So then we're going to discard an Elven Light to gen 1 more resource, and we're going to put that on Treebeard. Okay. Then we're going to play this a Good Harvest. We're going to name a sphere. We're going to name the Spirit Sphere, the blue sphere, so we can play blue cards with any resources. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to place both of these on Treebeard. So 1, 2 plus the 3 here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that will give us, he can attack and defend a little bit, which will be nice, and he can heal more. Also, before I quest, I'm going to exhaust both Warden of Healings to heal 2 points of damage. I'm telling you, I love healing decks. I would be so dead if I didn't have that. Okay, now we get to decide about questing. I think we're just going to quest with 6. 3 from Arwen and 3 from Glorfindel since he doesn't exhaust anyways. We'll go ahead and reveal 1 card, and we have Eyes in the Dark. Doomed 1. Okay, puts us up to 34. And then, when revealed, each player must choose either raise your threat by 1 for each questing character you control or discard a questing character. Yeah, I don't want to discard a questing character. I quested with only 2 characters, so we'll go up to 36. Okay, that's not bad. We have a total of 2 threat in the staging area. We quested for 6. Actually, that's great. 4. That places the 4 we need on the Lightless Passage. So that is gone. That's wonderful. And then we are going to travel to Branching Paths. Now it says, is in the staging area. Okay. After Branching Path leaves play as an explored location. Yep. So when we explore it, we'll have something happen. Well, it's feeling good that we didn't gain any more enemies, but we are certainly not out of the woods yet. We have 3 attacks we have to do something with. So I could go all 3 undefended. As long as my characters don't die, I could have Treebeard attack twice with his increased attack, depending on whatever I decide to do, but putting damage on it. I think it's worth it. We'll see if that's right. So we've got our Goblin Chieftain. He's attacking for 2. Deal 1 damage to the defending character. No defending character. 2 damage. Definitely go on Glorfindel. Oh, 3 damage because +1 from the Goblin Troop. So that's 4 here. Oh, man. Okay, our Goblin Scavenger attacking for 2. Doesn't add any. Great. That means I can put 2 on Arwen, which is what I was hoping. Now, this Goblin Troop is attacking for 5. Oh, this is the problem. I thought I maybe need to defend against that. Yeah, because if I defend, I think I'm going to defend. So I'm going to defend with Treebeard. Okay, he's got 3 armor. Yeah, because then I can use my self-preservations to heal him to full, and then he can attack for a large attack. Okay, and no additional attack, so he takes 2 points of damage. Okay, so we'll put the 2 here. Then we're going to exhaust both self-preservations. Actually, just 1 self-preservation, because we can heal for 2 right there. Then we can attack. So we've got 3. I want to do a big attack on this Goblin Troop. I need to get rid of this Goblin Troop ASAP because he's buffing everybody else up. So I need to get a total of 9 attack. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the most that I can put on him. Oh, if he only had one attack, I should have used his questing. I think I'm going to have to use Glorfindel. That means I'll have to reveal the top card of the encounter deck, but it's worth it. That is going to give us 3 more attack. That means I shouldn't do as much damage to him. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Remove these 2. He'll attack for 3, 7, 8, 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. This guy is gone. That's going to make them easier. I now only need 8 progress. But at the end of the combat phase, I'll just put this here. We'll reveal the top card. Each player must exhaust a character and discard the top card of his deck if able. If the printed cost of the discarded card is equal to or higher than the remaining hit points of the exhausted character, discard the exhausted character. Oh no, I wish I had exhausted him so bad. Okay, so we will exhaust him and we'll go ahead and draw. And we have a test of will. So that's a cost of 1. If the discarded card is equal to or higher than the remaining hit points, he has 2 hit points. Sweet! He's not gone, but I lost a test of will. That's okay. Well, if we had that test of will, we could have maybe canceled that anyways. But no additional enemies in the staging area. Okay, so that's good. So we still have 1 more self-preservation. So I'm going to go ahead and use that to heal for 2 here. We do have our cave torch, but there's no way I think I'm going to use that. I don't think so. So I'm going to go ahead and just increase our threat to, 37. And refresh everybody. That feels good. And then we will gen our resources and do a bunch of healing. Thank goodness. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and then add 2 more lore resources because we do have the Steward of Gondor. Well, did anybody else find that a lot of fun? I don't know if I did. Okay, we have another Warden of Healing. That's totally awesome. First thing we're going to do, we're going to discard Elven Light to go ahead and use Imlardus Caregiver's ability and heal 1 from Glorfindel. Then we're going to use Arwen's resource to place that back into our hand and to draw another card. Oh, Master of the Forge. Is there anything else I'm looking for? I don't think so. Maybe, just more unexpected courages would be nice. But I think I've got to discard. Well, you know what? I'm going to use Glorfindel's other resource here to go ahead and gain the other Elven Light in our discard pile. And we can draw another card. Oh, we have Gildor and Glorian. I like him, but we only have 3 resources. I can only make 4. I don't know if I can wait another round. Let's see. I think... Let's go ahead and do it. We're going to discard Elven Light. That's going to then generate another lore resource. So we have 4. And we're going to go ahead and pay all 4 to put out our 3rd Warden of Healing. And we're going to put out our 1st Master of the Forge. Okay? Now, I don't really think I'm looking for an attachment, so I might actually leave him just as a defender so that he can block for one of these so that then I can attack more with Treebeard. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave him out. I'm not going to use his ability. I, of course, have used all my resources because that's the kind of player I am. Oh, my wife always gets mad at me when I do that. But yeah, I think we're good. We actually have nothing in the staging area. I'm not going to forget Imlardus, so that gives us 1 for questing. Then we're going to get the 3 from Glorfindel for 4, and 3 here, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, do I want any more? I think that's good. Total of 7. And before I do anything else, I'm also going to exhaust all 3 of these Warden of Healings, and I'm going to heal 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm telling you, that is awesome. All we have to do is reveal the top card, and we have a Goblin Sniper. Darn, it's another enemy, though. So that will automatically engage us. And that, but first we'll have the 2 threat. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that we were questing with. -2 is a total of 5. That will take care of this one for 3, and we'll place 2 progress on the current quest. Now, since we have fully explored this location, we have to look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Players must choose one of those revealed and add it to the staging area, and move the other 2 to the bottom of the deck. Well, there's only 3 cards left in this in total. So which one do we want to put on the bottom? Well, let's see. If this attack is undefended, discard an ally. We don't want to have that. Or, well, if we do, we definitely want this to be a shadow card. So I don't really want to put this out. If I put this one out, attacking enemy gets an additional attack. Yeah. Oh, but I have to place this one out, and another one's going to come out. Oh, man, these all stink. These all stink. I really don't like these shadow effects, and I have no way of negating them. This is meaning I'm going to have to defend, which I was hoping to go undefended on a couple of these. So I could do this one, but then we know that someone's going to get an immediate attack. But if I put this one out, it's going to surge into another one anyways. An immediate attack. I could maybe handle 2 attacks from somebody. So yeah, let's go ahead and put this one out. And we'll use these 2 are left as 2 shadow cards. And this is discarded. Okay. So we have doomed 1. So we're going to go to 38. And then each player must choose. Either raise your threat by 1 for each questing character you control, or discard a questing character. Well, I quested for 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to need to use Glorfindel's, what is it, Galadriel's? Oh, I can't even remember what it's called. Galadrin's Greeting to reduce my threat. Okay, this actually is not terrible, because we only have to place out 2 shadow cards. That's because the encounter deck is empty, and you do not reshuffle the encounter deck till the end of the round. We know, because of the order we place the cards at the bottom of the deck, that the Goblin Sniper is going to attack twice. It's going to do 4 total points of damage. I am totally going to just take that undefended. He gets the additional attack. We'll put all 4 over here on Treebeard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he's going to use both of his self-preservations to heal. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love that. Then this guy will attack. He'll attack for a total of 2. We know he has no effect. I'm also taking that undefended. So I'm going to place that on Glorfindel for 2. And then he's going to attack for 1. I'm also going to put that on Glorfindel undefended. But that means Treebeard can now attack twice. So what we're going to do is we're going to add, let's see, I need 3 for him and 2. Actually, I'm not even going to hurt him. I'm just going to attack once for 3, take him out for 2 health. Done. Then I'm going to use Unexpected Courage to refresh him again, attack for 3, hit the Goblin Town Scavengers. That's a total of 3 health. He's toast. We still can't take him out. It says cannot take damage. So I think we just need a total of 4 questing to be able to get to the next stage, because we have to do it for 1 enemy. So that's not bad. We can do that next round. We are, though, going to move up to 42. We have no location. We have nothing in the staging area. I don't need to use the cave torch. Yeah, I'm actually feeling really good. I think we have a good chance here. So I'm going to place 3 here for Treebeard, 1 for each of these, and that means I've exhausted Steward of Gondor, but now we will shuffle the encounter deck and start the next round. Here's our hand. Let's go ahead and draw another card. Oh, Asphalloth would be awesome. Okay, first thing we're going to do is discard Elven Light to add a 3rd resource in for our spirit resources. So it'd be Glorfindel, let's say, and then spend all 3 to reduce our threat by 6, because we're getting a little high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 36. That's still a lot. Jeez. And that was playing this card. We then just have some green resources. I might wait around so that we can get Gildor out. I mean, Asphalloth is great, but there's no locations out, so I think we're just going to go a questing. Remember how I told you about the Master of the Forge? I was going to have him just to kind of soak some damage. 100% forgot about him. That's the thing about recording, you guys. Sometimes you just make silly mistakes. First thing we're going to do is use Warden of Healing to heal 2 points of damage there. Next, we're going to go questing. We've got 1 plus... do we really need to bring Treebeard? I think so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I want to push through this. 9 to 0. 9 to 0. We'll draw the top card here. That is a 2. While Collapse Mine is in the staging area, no more than 4 progress can be placed on the current quest. Well, we just placed 4. That should be enough. We added 4 progress here. This stage gets plus 4 quest points for each enemy in play, so that's only meaning 4 that we need. We have 6, so we can discard Surprise Attack. Take that, Surprise Attack. Man, it was a little rough, but we got there. The goblins retreat down a dark tunnel, and you chase them into a large hall of many pillars. A wide chasm runs the width of the hall, and the goblins race across on a large plank. Their chieftain casts the plank into the depths of the chasm and disappears, leaving you stranded on the other side. When revealed, set Goblin Chieftain aside out of play and add Cracked Pillar to the staging area. As you search for a way across, you see that one tall pillar near the edge of the chasm has cracked where it meets the ceiling. If you topple the pillar, it could serve to bridge the gap. Forced, reveal an additional encounter card during the quest phase. Great, so we're revealing 2. Progress cannot be placed on Cracked Pillar while it is in the staging area. After Cracked Pillar leaves play as an explored location, advance to stage 4A. Here we have the Cracked Pillar. While Cracked Pillar is in the staging area, it gains. The first player may declare an attack against Cracked Pillar during the combat phase, as if it were an enemy engaged with him. Use Cracked Pillar's threat as its shield during the attack. Travel. Remove 4 damage from Cracked Pillar to travel here. So we need to put damage on here to be able to get to the next spot, because it needs to be an active location. But we can't do that this round because we don't have any damage on it. We are going to go ahead and travel here. It does have 6 progress on it, but I still think it's worth it. We are going to exhaust the Cave Torch, though, so that's going to give us 3 progress right off the bat. And we'll reveal an encounter card, and it's not an enemy. Sweet. We can discard that, and I should say this Goblin Chieftain is out of play again. Okay, great. So I need to get 4 damage on this Cracked Pillar. Don't forget, this is in the staging area. I just have it looking like it's engaged just for video recording purposes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exhaust Unexpected Courage. That's going to give Treebeard his ability to attack. He's going to attack for 3. That'll put 1 damage here. But I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3 more points of damage on him. So we're going to go ahead and place 1, 2, 3 more points of damage on the Cracked Pillar. That means after we explore the next location, we can make this active and push through it. And you know what? For good measure, let's go ahead and heal with our 2 Warden of Healings that are left. Heal all of these. And we do have our awesome self-preservations, so we're going to use one of them to take care of this damage. I love it. Let's go ahead and increase our threat to 37, and we will leave the Steward of Gondor exhausted, so we gain 3 more green resources, and then 1 of each of the blue. Perfect. Here we have our hand. Let's draw our next card. We have the Master of the Forge. I'm going to spend 1 of our blue resources to put the Elven Light back into our hand, so we can draw a card. Let's see what we get. Ooh, we have Darien's Ruins. So we're going to go ahead and use that. We're going to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. We can discard any one. Oh, the Northern Tracker's nice. We don't have a lot of locations, though. I think I'm going to discard this Elven Light. Yeah, let's do that. Because then we'll go ahead and use the other blue resource. Pop that Elven Light back into our hand. And reveal another card. Oh, yes. The Guardian of Rivendell. Although I do really like the Guardian of Rivendell, I think I'm going to, yeah. Well, actually, first thing I'm going to do, discard Elven Light, gain another resource for Treebeard, put that in my discard pile. Man, I love how this deck works. I think now, how many resources do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 more, 6, 7. Perfect. I can put down both Gildor and Glorian and Asphaleth. We have for ourselves questing time. So 3 for Gildor, 1 here for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go ahead and do 12 questing. We have 2 thread out already, and we are going to have to reveal 2 cards from here. When revealed, each player must search the encounter deck and discard pile for a goblin enemy and put it into play engaged with them. Then shuffle the encounter deck. Oh, that's not terrible. We're going to go ahead and grab the goblin sniper. Okay, he's going to be engaged with us. I love that because his staging area effect doesn't even happen. Then we'll reveal the second one. This is a 3 threat location. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck to travel here. After Goblin Dungeon leaves play as an explored location, the first player searches the top 5 cards of his deck for an ally and puts it into play. I love how thematic that is. We have a total of 5 threat in the staging area compared to our 12. Yeah, that is going to take care of this location. This location is done. And so then we are going to travel to the cracked pillar. We're going to exhaust Asphaleth. Asphaleth allows us to place 2 progress tokens on a location, any location. It's 2 because it's attached to Glorfindel. Well, if you look at this cracked pillar, all we need is 2 progress. Done. Let's move to the next quest card. Is anyone else feeling a little bit thematic here? Here comes Treebeard. He kicks down the pillar. The pillar falls, but it's not exactly in the right spot. Glorfindel comes up with Asphaleth riding him, and Asphaleth just pushes that pillar just enough, gets it in the right spot, and they all run across. I love it. Oh, and Arwen's running back there with the cave torch, making sure they can all see, even though Treebeard doesn't like fire. Oh, it's awesome. You've made it across the chasm and resumed the chase. The goblins rally around their chieftain outside the dungeons where the woodman villagers are being held. You must defeat the big goblin if you are to fulfill your oath and rescue the captives. When revealed, add the goblin chieftain to the staging area. We have the Oath Keepers. While there are at least 8 progress tokens on this stage, Goblin Chieftain loses the text, cannot take damage. This stage cannot be defeated while the Goblin Chieftain is in play. When this stage is defeated, the heroes rescue the captives and fulfilling their oaths, and they win the game. Now, I cheated, you guys. I don't think it would have made a huge difference. I totally forgot about this forced effect. After Goblin Chieftain attacks, either remove X progress from the quest or return it to the staging area. I thought that I had to keep them engaged with me. I was reading it the wrong way. Anyways, it would have made us maybe have to go another round or 2, but I think it wouldn't have affected a ton. I can't really undo it, so it is what it is. But he's going to be in the staging area, but now the engagement cost is 40. So I can leave him out there because he's a 4/4/4 with 8 health. He's going to be rough. And we first need to make sure we get 8 questing points here, although I don't think that's going to be too terribly difficult. We'll now move to the combat phase. The Goblin Sniper is going to attack, and now I'm going to remember we have our Master of the Forge. We're going to defend with him. We get an effect that says, raise your threat by 1 for each point of damage dealt by this attack. Well, that only dealt 1 point because we have 1 armor, so we'll go up to 38. That's not bad. And then what we'll do is we will unexhaust Treebeard with Unexpected Courage. He's got 3 attack. See ya. Okay, that's going to end this round. We will gen our resources. So 3 here because of the Steward of Gundor, and 1 here each. Do you see why Steward of Gundor is an insane card? 3 resources instead of 1. It's insane. We'll go ahead and draw our next card, and we have Burning Brand. Ooh, that is nice. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay the 2 blue resources that we have to go ahead and grab both Elven Lights from our discard pile. 1 and 2. That's going to allow us to draw 2 cards. We have Quick Beam. Oh, nice. Another Light of Valinor. Okay, I'm going to discard an Elven Light to generate another... Let's do another green resource. And then I think we're going to put out Quick Beam. He only costs 2 green resources. He'll come out exhausted, except for I'm going to use his ability. So his ability states, after Quick Beam enters play, deal 1 damage to Redium. So he'll have 1 damage, but he is going to be ready to attack. That's what we need. I've got 2 more green resources, and I know you might be going, what the heck, Colin? Why use it? But I think, if nothing else, we can have the Master of the Forge here defend more for us. Maybe even just pull that Goblin Chieftain in. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. The other thing we could do is we could try and get Unexpected Courage, but I don't have any more blue resources, so I'm not going to worry about that. We're just going to use them as a defender. So here's the 2. We're going to put them out, and we are good to go. For questing this round, 3 from Gildor, 1 from Imlardus for 4. We're not going to do Treebeard. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I know it's risky, but we've got so much healing. 11, 12, 13. We're going to go ahead and have 13 total questing. And you know what? Why the heck not? Let's add Treebeard to that. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 total questing. We have a total of 7 threat in the staging area. We'll reveal this. This gives 1 threat here plus 1, so that's 2. Okay, that's going to add a total of 3 threat for a total of 10 threat in the staging area. And just so you can see how I'm getting 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, that's not a dark place. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to 15. That's putting 6 on the current quest. Definitely damaging Treebeard by 2 to make it a total of 8. Let's take out this Goblin Chieftain, shall we? So we're not going to travel anywhere. I don't want to place anything out. We're just going to go ahead and engage this Goblin Chieftain. And you know what? I think what I'm going to have to do is actually do 4 points of damage to Treebeard. So I can put out 2 more progress. So I have a total of 10 progress on the current quest. That's because after the Goblin Chieftain attacks, he is going to remove progress from the quest or return it to the staging area. So he can remove the 2, so we still have 8 on that card, and we can still attack him. I think that's the only way that we would be able to attack him. So I believe you can put more progress on a quest card than you need for that exact reason. So we have a total of 10 on the specific quest card. Okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to exhaust both of our self-preservations. That's going to heal 4 points of damage on Treebeard. Okay? Then we're going to defend with this poor Master of the Forge. This Goblin Chieftain is attacking for 4. X is the stage number of the quest. We're at the 4th stage. And we have a shadow effect. Attacking enemy makes an immediate additional attack. It has to deal a new shadow card. Wow, that's terribly annoying. So I think then what we're going to do is, let me think. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. We're going to go undefended. You'll see why. Because as long as we go undefended, we can kill him. Come on, it had to be that. Okay, yes, sweet. No issues for a shadow effect. We'll do all 4 damage on Glorfindel. Glorfindel will laugh at him because we're going to attack for 3. Plus 3 from Quick Beam, that's 6. Plus 3 from Treebeard is 9. We need to do 8 plus 4, that's 12. So that's 3 more damage to Treebeard. 9, 10, 11, 12. The Chieftain is toast. We just won the game. Oh, man. I mean, a little bit longer than I was hoping, but that was a good quest. I am now realizing just how much this deck relies on Treebeard getting Unexpected Courages. Oh, the second to last card was one of our Unexpected Courages, and the 4th to last. So I wasn't going to get that for a while. Man. And the other thing is a test of will. I only got 1 of them. Yeah, there's 2 way down at the bottom. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. But that was a great game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I apologize I did make the error with the Goblin Chieftain in the first round, but it was still fun. I'm going to keep moving on. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Please give me feedback on the deck. I don't think I'm going to change anything unless you guys think something's terribly wrong, but we'll start with the Mirkwood quests, the 6 Mirkwood quests next. Thanks so much, and I'll see you at the next stop.